Hey, welcome back. This is wonderfulsuccess.com reviews. My name is Mukul Verma, and we're discussing the benefits of small business outsourcing. This is the fifth and final video in our five-part series on small business outsourcing. If you're joining me for the first time, don't worry about it. I've discussed 15 benefits over 5 videos. If I had to put it all in one video, I think you'd understand now why it would be so long. The benefits are not done in any particular order, so you can watch the video in any order you wish. Today I'm going to be discussing 3 more benefits, including my personal favorite. Before I do that, let me get into my disclaimer as I do at the start of each video. The 15 benefits I discuss are benefits that I enjoy with small business outsourcing. Now, this may vary from company to company. I use a company that charges me $8.97 a month. If you want more information on all that, you can go to wonderfulsuccess.com, category outsource, or the link on this page, or the link in the description section, and that will give you more information on that. So these benefits will not apply with everybody for every company. They may vary from company to company, so do keep that in mind. So let me start off with the 13th benefit, which is my personal favorite, and that is having an on-site IT guy. This is my favorite benefit, since if you had to ask me to fix a computer problem, I'd be there for hours and hours for one small thing. And to tell you the truth, it may not even get done, ever. So my dedicated representative actually has an IT guy on site to help them with any computers issues, adding softwares, changing hardwares. Sometimes I'm jealous, since I'd love to have my own IT guy here who'd come within a couple of minutes. That would actually cost a couple of $100 a month to get somebody on call, and frankly, they probably wouldn't even be here as fast. So that's a huge benefit of small business outsourcing, is that you don't have to wait for any technical issues like that. The 14th benefit of small business outsourcing is to get additional staff and the flexibility of staff when you need them. This is a great benefit, because if you've got a lot of work that you need to get done really, really quickly, you can always call up the outsource company saying, I need 2 more guys on this. Is there anybody who wants to work overtime? Remember, this is a good paying, high quality job for the standard of living where they live. They're hungry to work overtime in most cases. I know with my rep, if I say the word overtime, she's very happy. I actually even at one point asked her to work on the weekend, and I'd give her 2 weekdays off, and then ask her, would you prefer overtime, or would you prefer the days off? And with no question asked, she'd rather get the money than get the days off. So they're quite happy to work overtime. You can get a lot of work done really fast without having to go through the whole process of finding extra work. Now, the cost of doing that is actually $7 an hour for overtime, which is higher than what you'd pay on a normal basis of the $8.97 a month. However, $7 an hour. If you have a project that needs to take 30 hours to do, it costs you $210. You're still ahead of the game. So I really enjoyed that benefit of actually having extra staff available to me, or even my staff working overtime if I ever need to have that done. That's really tough to do here quite often. So that's the 14th benefit of small business outsourcing. Now, the 15th and final benefit of small business outsourcing is American managed staff, which equals higher quality. This is brilliant. If you're like me, when you started, you're going to ask the quality control questions, you're going to ask the standard questions, exactly like I've been explaining throughout these benefits, right? However, they keep quality control up. You have American managed staff. Now, the people they're reporting to there, the people who are on top there, are all American, say, staff members. They understand the way we do business. They understand our quality. So now you have somebody who's overseeing them over there that is actually American managed. What do you think is going to happen? The quality standards are going to be more acceptable to the way that we want them. So, again, this is another great quality control benefit. So if your staff is found slacking, they will be warned. Now, I got someone watching my dedicated rep for me. You're going to ask, why do I need someone to watch my rep for me? They understand there's certain things we can't do. We can't be there presently. Are they playing video games, or are they working? We can't know that. Well, you have on-site login, so you can know that. However, you're not going to want to sit there and watch your rep all the time. So therefore, they're working with you to make sure that the quality is up. They're filling the gaps of the stuff you can't do working halfway across the world. So having an American managed staff is definitely another huge benefit of small business outsourcing. So that's the 5th and final video on small business outsourcing. again, if you want to see all 15 benefits, you can go to the website that is written on this page or in the description section at wonderfulsuccess.com, category Outsource. And you'll be able to see a quick list of all 15 benefits, as well as if you want to learn more about the company I use, and the reason I keep mentioning them is because I recommend them, Support Safe Solutions. You can learn all about that at wonderfulsuccess.com as well, and get links over to their website as well and what they do as well. If you do decide to use them, please do mention that you did come from wonderfulsuccess.com, as it's always good to know that kind of stuff. Now, if you're joining us for the first time or you've only seen some of the videos, click on my username or other videos in order to watch the 15 benefits of small business outsourcing. Well, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for joining me for this 5-part videos. I hope that gave you an insight on what small business outsourcing is about. And do go to wonderfulsuccess.com and see our reviews for outsourcing or many other things, just reviews in general. Take care and have a great day.